As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
No problem. PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying the back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
We go with a direct snap. Breaks free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught near the sticks, it's Lindsey. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Taylor. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to the left, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive. Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs. The Hawks come to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through the tackle. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. It just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They finish off the scoring drive.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up. And you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open. And boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Makes the grab. It's Rice. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Gonna run it. It's Lindsey. As the 1st down is still going. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. He keeps it on a design run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And knocked through the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To throw, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Jackson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Try and muscle for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the back. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. It's Rice. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Lindsey.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's Lindsey. Tackle, but first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tremendous toughness here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Direct snap. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Using his legs, it's Lindsey. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe holding the 3 points.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, LSU. And 6 more points to the total. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Just time enough for one more play in the half. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the head coach will accept the penalty, and the offense will move back a little bit. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. Back to throw. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And what a grab by the sophomore. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Gets the first and still running. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
There's the handoff. So Georgia will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases and be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Back in motion now. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Makes the grab. It's Webb. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out and do the same thing here. They'll test the right side here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Finds his man. It's Power. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Throws it to the right. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The Dogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Handoff from the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Carr. Throwing for his running back. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down. Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Over the middle. It's Rice.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Grab behind the line. It's Rice. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start on the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That's really win. It's Taylor. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
On third down, he drops to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? To throw, it's Carr. Looking for his back. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Second and medium. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks an open space. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Puts up the first, looking for more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Gets out quickly to the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only the second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw to the left side, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Who's going to score on the pick 6? Touchdown, LSU.
How about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. a short completion to the big tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game.